Alrighty.
All right, let's talk about the Predator.
Fucking great.
Okay, that's it.
That's
What else
Sure
you want?
was.
Someone playing Shenmue? What was that?
my
Yeah, I need to
PS4
find
dynamic
Long Dick or
theme.
whatever his
Oh, do
name
you have a
is.
Shenmue dynamic theme?
Nah, it's Spider-Man.
Oh, I don't give a fuck, man. That's not the yes game. I
Yeah, who
want.
cares about Marvel?
Shit, no one cares about Marvel. Screw that. Speaking of Marvel, yo, we got the
Segue.
Predator. The Predator is now a Marvel franchise. It's gonna be in the next X-Men and the next Four Stick.
This is one of those movies that every time I heard about, I just kept. I don't know why. Just Venom is the one that just kept. I was like, oh yeah, that's coming out, right? Oh no, it's a different movie.
Nah, you're dumb. You're really dumb. That is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. How could you?
I don't really see the connection.
Yeah, what do you? It's not even Fox.
Because
it's
one is
Sony.
obviously PG-13, one's R. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? You're the dumbest fuck I've ever met. Jesus, how could you even say that?
It's a great movie.
How could you even say that? Fuck you. Alright, so that was the Predator.
That's all they do in every movie. The Predator just goes around saying "fuck you" to all demons.
Well, kinda. Alright, so the Predator came out, rave reviews, huge box office, everybody's loving it. It's the best movie since the last movie, and it's perfect. So, what did you guys think of the Predator?
You already said it's perfect.
Yeah, it's there's no flaws with this movie. It's excellent.
Yeah, Shane
So-
Black is being heralded everywhere.
Yeah,
Some of
everybody
my
loves him.
Especially in
theater-
Hollywood.
Especially
some of
Olivia
my-
Munn. She loves him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in my theater just had the fucking time of his life watching this movie. Like every single
Same
joke
life.
they were saying, he just fucking loved.
I had someone
Every time
similar.
there was, like every time there was like a gruesome murder, you're like, yeah.
Well, I was kind of like that too. I was happy to see gruesome murder on IMAX. You don't really see that too often. So, like the first guy, the first guy
Sorry.
that gets like mauled is like he's like hung up on a tree and it looks like he's supposed to be skinned, but he's not, which pissed me off because that's what Predator does: hang people on trees and skin them alive. But he didn't do that really. But then he gets like his torso like cut off completely and guts start spewing out. I was like, oh, this is an IMAX. So I was like, yeah, boy. You don't see this in Avengers. You know, that was nice. Besides that, the movie was kind of
You
disappointing.
don't see this in Avengers.
No, you don't see Thanos turn a motherfucker into
Why doesn't he?
mush. I mean, because he's a bitch.
You know how much better that
He
movie
turns
would be
people
if
into
they
bubbles.
just-
Little
No,
pussy.
it wouldn't be any better if it had blood in it.
Yeah, it would. Well, he dropped. There was a drop of blood once. Remember that line? I know you're a big fan of that movie, Kyle. Remember that line where he's like drop.
Yeah,
all that
I
for a
do.
drop of blood. Remember that? Where
You're
Iron
just
Man punched
upset
him?
that it take you like 900 of your indie movies to even touch.
Thanos.
Yeah.
What?
You die.
Yeah, you know what? You could love.
You're just bad because you die.
You
Yeah,
can love
straight
all
up.
your lesbian movies, but there's never gonna be a Thanos in one of your lesbian indie movies. Just saying.
I just want to say I have no idea why this movie is being pushed to be seen in IMAX.
What? Avengers?
No, The Predator.
Did you watch it at IMAX?
Yeah.
I
that's-
watched it
that's fine.
at IMAX headquarters.
That
bitch.
you're part of the issue.
I saw it for free.
Oh?
Oh, so that's
You're
why
part
the
of the
movie's
issue.
bombing. Thanks a lot, you fucker. Now I'm never gonna see the hunter killer or the fuck that was at the end of this stupid ass movie. The Predator
Alright, let's
killer.
actually okay. So let's actually break it down.
Okay, break it down, boy. Go ahead. Have fun.
No, did your theater get into it, Gore?
Get into what, like a fight? I wish. That
Yeah.
would be more entertaining. God, you know what? I just want one fight in one of my theaters. That would have been really awesome. Like, just this is
I
the
wanted
movie. No.
you to fight with that one guy during Death of a Nation.
Ah, no, he was fine. He didn't say anything. If he was like talking about shit, I might have been pissed. But like, if he was actually talking throughout the movie, but no one was because there was barely anybody in that theater. But I don't want to talk about that shit movie. I don't want to talk about Predator. But I want one fight though. Like just one fight in a theater. I never get that. I get people talking and people shushing each other, but I never see like, hey fucker, let's go, and never see that. So that pissed me off. But, I mean, the movie was, it was fine. I guess my audience kind of got into it, but there wasn't too many people. There was about, like, 20 people in that theater. But it was IMAX, and it was also 4 o'clock on a Friday. So, that doesn't mean anything. And my theater's not always the most
My
packed one out there.
Yeah, my theater's like always empty.
Yeah, mine's usually empty during.
This might be the most
so.
filled I've seen my theater at all since I got the AMC A-list.
Right.
Because that theater's like dead as shit all the time.
Right.
But there's probably like a good, and this is still nothing, but like we could 15, 20 people in that theater. It's still nothing. But like
filled the theater. There's about 15 people in there.
No, the most filled. Like I'm serious. Like every time I go to see a movie, there's at max like 10 people there.
Well, to be fair, you're seeing a lot of stuff later after it already came out. Like Searching has been out for like 3 weeks.
No, but I see some stuff like still like right when they come out there too.
Okay.
But it's just been.
Yeah. All right. So my theater wasn't crazy. There was one guy behind me that clapped a couple times. And he was alone when he clapped. Not that I wasn't enjoying the parts he was clapping at. It was just like, oh, I'm not doing that.
Now,
What am I, a loser? What am I, a loser? I don't clap at shit. Ever.
Did any of the jokes land with you?
There was a couple. I mean, I'm sure Kyle liked it. Yeah, Kyle, I'm pretty sure Kyle liked it, right? Yeah.
The movie? Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
I think the movie works far more as a Shane Black comedy than an action movie, to be honest.
I think I like the Keegan-Michael...
yeah, I really like Keegan-Michael Key in it, too.
Yeah, I loved his opening joke.
It was what are you talking about?
Your mom's vagina was rated to be E for everyone.
Yeah, I mean that's a classic joke.
I know, but it set the tone for all right. That's what he's gonna be doing the entire movie.
Well, there was one joke.
Stupid movie.
It was a really stupid movie, but I liked his following joke where he's just like where he's talking to Thomas Jane's character, and he's just like, what's the difference between no, what was it? It was like what's the difference between a joke and 5 black guys? And it's just like your mom could take 5 black guys. Right? That was good. There you go. I had to work on it for a second. So
yeah, your mom could take a joke.
I thought they were delivered pretty well.
Yeah, they're good. Keegan-Michael Key's funny, so yeah.
Yeah, but I thought
Thomas Jane
some of the other characters did okay.
Yeah, no, I actually liked most of the characters. I actually really liked most of the Looney Bin characters. Like
They all had their moments. They had their reasoning. The only one that didn't really do shit was Game of Thrones dude.
Yeah, right.
The Threats guy?
What? No, the guy, the sniper guy. Who gets his arm blown off and then...
Trevante Rhodes?
No, not Trevante Rhodes. That's the black... He goes into the engine. No, the sniper guy that, like, he shoots the flare out when the goofy-ass predator shows up.
Yeah.
The bad kid from John Wick. That's who he was.
Speaking of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Alfie Allen.
No, we're not talking about fucking Game of Thrones. All right? Fuck Game of Thrones. I'm talking about Predator. Okay, this movie's great. And I loved it. They were good. The Looney Bin characters I really enjoyed. I really like Keegan-Michael Key and Thomas Jane. I thought they stole the show.
The final scene.
When they shoot each other, that was great. That was great.
That was actually really well shot too.
That's straight up Shane Black. Like I feel like a lot of this movie wasn't Shane Black because they had like 25 different reshoots, and I know he came back for those reshoots, but I have a feeling like when he came back, he was just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I don't care. Like whatever, fuck it. I'll write this down. I don't care. But a lot of the really good stuff felt like pure Shane Black. Like even the motel scene the motel scene, I thought that was good when she's like waking up and they're all putting shit next to her and stuff. And, like
it reminded me of This Is the End.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah,
when she came out of the room and she sees all the guys there just like trying to act normal.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Kyle?
I was pretty mixed on that scene, mainly because I did not find the Tourette's guy funny. Like,
dude,
I can see why not.
That was fucking. No, that was. Stupid.
I thought that was funny.
That was not funny.
I know. I can see why
they stuck on that way too long.
Yeah, I do think they stuck on it way too long. But I like that one joke where he just scream, "Eat your pussy."
No, yeah, he said, "Eat my." Did he eat her pussy or eat my?
It's
one of those. If they ended the joke like
pussy,
15 seconds earlier, it would have been probably my favorite joke in there. Because I thought that was funny. Did he just say "eat her pussy"?
Yeah. And it's kind of a callback to one of the jokes in the first Predator a little bit.
He said "she's your pushy."
She's your pushy. See, if they just ended it like that's the one thing about these type of comedies. They don't because this is a comedy.
They didn't do it enough though. That's the thing is if they leaned into it, because it felt like they went way too middle of the road, where they wanted to be an action movie but wanted to be a comedy.
Yeah,
and you can tell that's probably an issue with reshoots, where they probably did pick away, and then the
entire climax is completely different in the original. Because in the original, it was supposed to be a couple predators teaming up with the Looney Bin characters, and I was like, when I heard that, I was like, that sounds so stupid. I want to see it right now, and they don't do that. There's none of that. And I like that. I think the best stuff in this movie is when we had the classic Predator. When the Predator wakes up in the lab and he just starts fucking shit up, I was like, oh, I love that stuff. I love when he's just murdering dudes and he's doing kind of Predator stuff. I mean, he's not really cloaking and like sneaking around, but when he's murdering shit, it feels like the Predator. And the makeup was great, and it was a dude in a costume or makeup, I guess, and it looked awesome. And then we get this big ass dumb Debo looking motherfucking Predator that shows up, and he's just like, oh, he smacks the original Predator and rips his fucking head off, and then everything else is just like, oh, he's big, you know. It's like it's like if you gave like a child a version, like if you gave a child a picture of the original Predator and say, hey Jimmy, can you make this better? And then he comes back and he draws a bigger version of it. There you go. That's it. Oh, that's good. Shane Black was like, oh, that's great. I
hated the kid aspect to it.
Oh yeah, with Jacob Tremblay. Jacob Tremblay is a great little.
He's fine, but no, I hate the idea around it.
Yeah, with the autism and like, oh, that's like the next level.
It is a superpower. It's like the assassin or whatever it's called.
Yeah. The accountant.
The accountant.
Yeah,
the assassin.
No, the assassin's a great movie.
It did suck. Because I think if you're writing a movie like this, it's all about the tropes, and you just kind of gotta go with it because that's kind of what you're in for.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for what's his name, the one loony where his legs got chopped off at the
Mumbles or numbers or Numbles or something like that.
Yeah, because everyone got their own heroic ending except for him.
Well, it makes sense for that character. Right? He was kind of a fucking loser anyway. He was like always hitting on Olivia. I keep calling her Olivia Wilde, but Olivia Munn, and she didn't want it. What are you talking about? She held
the thing at the end.
No, that was just because
and she wanted it.
No, she wouldn't want that. That's fucking stupid.
Don't get jealous.
No, Olivia Munn wouldn't want that. Greasy looking fucker. Like, he's crazy.
You're greasy too. You should be happy.
Yeah, she doesn't want me. The fuck? What kind of fucking point is that?
Good quote.
She did a chance.
If she was fucking smart, she'd want me, but she doesn't. Dummy.
She doesn't appreciate huge gentlemen.
I'm a big catch. Yeah, I'm a big gentleman. Exactly. You got it right. But yeah, no, it's just I thought some of the comedy didn't work, like Kyle said. Like the Tourette's guy, I thought Thomas Jane was good in the role, but and I liked seeing Thomas Jane in a big movie like this again, even though we just saw him in Axel. That was the same guy.
Sterling K. Brown was the highlight.
Sterling K. Brown was fucking great. This is every scene, by the way, of Sterling K. Brown. Okay, he comes in, he says something smarmy, he puts like one of those gum drops in his mouth, and he goes, ha ha. That's it.
He called the Predator the N-word, dude.
Oh my god, I love that. When he's like looking at the decapitated body. I can't say what Sterling K. Brown said, but you can figure it out. You know,
he said Predator. It so passively.
Yeah,
I think I missed that. What?
I can't. Yeah. Quote it for us, Kyle.
What scene was that? Because I missed.
It's when they're. I want to say it's like it's in.
It's in
the beginning of the second act. I think
it's right when the Predator dies.
Looking at one of the Predators or whatever.
When the original Predator gets killed, remember when he gets his head ripped off and the big dumbass Predator throws his head on the ground? Sterling K. Brown and the government.
I do remember
that.
Yeah,
that was a great line. Because it was such a quick line too. They didn't.
They
didn't put emphasis on it.
Yeah, fuck that N-word up. That's what he said. He said that exactly that. He said N-word. He said N-word. He didn't want to offend anybody. He didn't want to offend any black predators out there. So, just in case. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to get SJW or whatever. Or whatever. That, you know what? That's one thing I really like is Sterling K. Brown, but I will say this: there's some really bad editing in this movie.
Yeah.
when Sterling K. Brown's character died, did anybody go, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had
Yeah,
that
it
same
was
thought,
so
too.
quick.
I was like, what the fuck happened? Olivia Munn went, boo! And then he went, what? And he shot himself in the head with his own Predator cannon. I was like, wait, what the fuck happened? It was like real quick. And that was a main character, too.
It's like literally blink, you miss it.
You know, I compare it to, in Predator 2, you had one of the villain characters that, you know, the human villain characters. He gets cut in half by the Predator, and it's like really slow, and you can tell what's going on, and oh, he's dead, oh. Here it's just like, he's the main human villain character, and it's like if you blink, literally if you blink at that one scene, you wouldn't even have seen it. It was so quick. And it was dark too, and it was like bad special effects, like the blood effects were bad. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? I mean, I knew what happened because I was paying attention at that point. But like, and I don't know, maybe because IMAX it's bigger, so I noticed it more. But it was louder too. But I don't know, it was like bad editing like that. There was some bad editing throughout most of the movie, like that one moment you're talking about with him saying, "Oh, fuck that guy up." But I said guy.
That real one.
Yeah, that real one. Yeah, whatever. Even that, it was just like, it was like, there's so many quick scenes that, I don't know, it just felt odd. And I think that's mainly because of the reshoots.
Yeah,
it's mainly in the climax, which is what really got reshot. Like, I think they reshot that twice, if I heard.
Damn.
Where they reshot it completely, and then they came back like a couple months ago, like July, they reshot a little bit of it.
And you would think with the emphasis they put on the cloaking thing that he had, that they would use it throughout the movie, but not just save it for like literally like the last.
Yeah, with Olivia Munn's character, which is Which, by the way, she adapted to badass chick pretty quick, huh? She was just scientist girl, and then she's running on the rooftops, like
she's
jumping on the buses. She was a teacher. Did they mention that in the movie? Because in the trailer they say that, I think, but.
I assume so.
I think I think they cut that one scene out where they say she's a teacher. It was that one scene with the sex offender guy that they cut out of the movie. That one scene. You ever heard of that?
No.
You didn't hear about that in the news? There's
what?
Shane Black put one of his friends in the movie in a small role. It's a Olivia Munn scene in the beginning of the movie. But he was a known sex offender. And Fox didn't know that, but he's if you look up his name, you'll find him on the sex offender.
Oh, I heard news about that. I never actually saw it, though.
Yeah, so when she heard about it, she made a big deal about it because she shared a scene with him. Like, it was a really small scene, and it was supposed to be a scene
the first trailer?
Up... No, not in the trailer, in the movie. In the movie, there's supposed to be a scene.
How do you know it's there?
It's not in there. They cut it out, is what I'm saying.
I thought you said that you saw it in a trailer, and then they cut it out.
No, I heard she was supposed to be a teacher in the trailer. They don't say that in the movie, though. And I have a feeling that scene with the sex offender guy is supposed to set up that she's a teacher. They might have said it in the movie too. I'm not sure, but I don't remember, to be honest. This movie goes by really fast in the beginning, and then it kind of slows down in the middle, and then like rapid fires at the end again. So there's a lot of like fast paced stuff in this, and then it slows down. Like, oh, we gotta have a scene in the motel, which was a fun scene, I'll admit, but I don't know. I liked all the Looney Bin guys. I'm gonna call them Looney Bin guys.
I like their scenes in the when they're in her house, just eating out of the fridge and hanging out.
Yeah. That's the one scene the John Wick guy had where he was eating pickles in the background. Yeah. So I don't know. It was fun. There was some good action, blood and gore.
It was a dumb action comedy that was kind of. It was a fun little getaway, and that's about it. And you're never going to remember this movie.
Oh, I'm going to remember it for that one line.
Oh, yeah, that was a funny line. Sterling K. Brown was really good in this. And I wish his character didn't just get shafted in the editing room.
Yeah. Though, don't you think it's kind of weird that, like, the Predators, like, their main goal is to, like, extract autism for themselves?
Well, okay. That's not exactly what they were saying, but... It's kind of like that. Well, because the whole thing about Predator is they always get a trophy, which is the spine and the skull. And in this movie, they retcon it by saying, like, yeah, it's a trophy, but they also want the spinal fluid to get all the best stuff from us and make it into, like, an ultimate version of themselves. So that's why you have the giant Debo-looking Predator, because they took all the shit from the entire galaxy, from different species and stuff. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's stupid. Who gives a fuck? That's like some comic book stuff, which I'm sure that stuff's in like the Alien versus Predator comic books or something. But I don't know. It was kind of fun when they brought that up, but then they said like, oh, we want what is his name, McKenna or whatever. Yeah. And immediately you knew they didn't mean Boyd Holbrook's character. They meant the kid. And I'm just like,
if
really?
you're trying to make that some big reveal too.
But this is the thing: the kid can operate Predator stuff, right?
You're right.
That's the only thing they show that he's smart with, right? Is that he's good with Predator stuff. Then why the fuck do they want him? They know how to work their own shit, right?
I don't know.
They don't know what autism is, right? I'm assuming Predators don't know what autism is.
Well, at the very end of the movie, he's works for NASA all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was the dumbest. That was like the guy that made The Mummy. That fucking movie from last year came in and did that because that seemed like straight out of like The Mummy. That was a really dumb scene, and I was I'm not even gonna lie, I was half expecting that big ass escape pod looking thing that showed up. Do you know what I was half expecting? I thought
it was gonna be an alien.
I thought that's what I was half expecting too, but half expecting old ass Arnold Schwarzenegger to come out, like he was working with the Predators or some shit, like that one Predator, and to like figure out like a way for us not to get killed by Predators.
Oh my god! If we play like the Terminator theme while happening it,
they play
Holy shit!
He just quotes other movies. Come with me if you want to live. That's it. First of all, that's not even your line in Terminator. You don't say that. That's Kyle Reese. You're a dirtbag, Arnold.
Oh, man.
I wish that happened. Because what actually happens is actually even dumber. Because it's just like this thing shows up, attaches itself to some scientist, and he turns into like a stupid-ass like Iron Man Predator. Yeah, the Predator Killer, they call it, which that's generic ass type. Like, really? Predator Killer. They call themselves Predators, by the way. Because the kid translates the thing, and he's like, I can translate this. It says Predator Killer. Like, they call themselves Predators? Why? Why would they call themselves that? That's like if I just called myself, I don't know, Human Man. That's me. I'm Human Man. What's up? That's my name. That's my species, Human Man. I guess that is my species, actually. Alright, they got a point. Never mind. I'm sure they have, like, a technical name for their alien species. And I'm sure like, they delve deep into the lore in the comics, but I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know. Don't tell me in the comments. But, yeah, I mean, it was still fun. The ending kind of left a bitter taste in my mouth. I wish some of the loony guys survived. If they're going to do a sequel, which, I mean, the movie's not doing that bad in the box office, so maybe... But
it's not doing...
all the fun characters get killed though, which I hate that that's where it goes to. It's just like we have.
It's gonna go there.
Well, yeah, you know exactly because
I thought though that would be post credits.
What the hunter killer thing?
Yeah, like that functions exactly as.
Yeah, it definitely does. It seemed, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the I know you didn't watch it, Kyle, but the Pacific Rim Uprising after credits.
I remember that movie. What's that movie?
Well, that's that one movie that no one liked and no one saw.
I think it's out there from my brain.
All right, how about the after credits scene in
any Marvel movie? Yeah.
Not really, because they do it way better than shit like this. They'll just come out and say, "We got a weapon," and then it just ends. Like what the fuck? But I don't know, like Kong Skull Island or some shit where at the end it's just like... Okay. Remember when they showed like the cave paintings? It's like, oh, Rodan and fucking... and shit. Yeah. It was kind of like that. It was just like, oh, get ready for the next chapter. Bombs. No one cares.
Get ready for the next battle.
The Meg gets a sequel, but the Predator doesn't. That's just... There you go. That's it. It's the fucking Meg. No one ever anticipated that movie to be that big. Nobody. And I don't want to hear it. No, no.
No.
Okay, I thought you were going to say I did.
No. I didn't like that movie, I think, mostly because I watched Slenderman right afterwards.
You didn't like... Oh, I would probably like it better if I saw
No, but... See, and I would think so, but I also never, like, stacked movies before, so that's kind of my first time actually, like, doing a double, let alone a triple feature. Right. But I think thinking back on it, I actually liked it a lot. I think that was actually a really fun movie. I'm kind of bummed you didn't watch it. You'll watch it eventually, I'm sure.
It's still out. I don't know. maybe next week. I've been doing the triple features now because AMC A-list. So
It's nice.
What
Talk
comes
about
out?
that
It is nice,
later.
but what comes out next week? Like what the fuck?
Let me check.
I still want to see White Boy Rick. I've heard that's
Yeah,
okay.
of course you do.
I don't want to watch that.
What? Are you
Looks like
racist?
Shite.
You
I
look
don't
like
see it
shit.
for Matthew McConaughey.
I
Fahrenheit
heard Matthew
11/9 comes
McConaughey.
out next week.
Ooh, then we'll do we'll
Alright.
pull in some random outsiders and have a debate with that movie versus someone that likes Death of a Nation.
Yeah, like I'm gonna do that.
Oh, the house with the clock, the cock.
Assassination
The
Nation.
clock with the house in its walls, or
I hate that name.
yeah, that movie looks fucking annoying. So
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh,
I'm-
what?
I-
Assassination
Assassination
I
Nation.
hate
Yeah.
that name. That name is fucking so.
I
bad.
actually kind of like the trailer. I don't know.
I think the trailer is okay, but every time I go to AMC now, they play those mini trailers where it's like 40 seconds and it's like a fucking barrage of like text and noise and fucking visuals. I'm like, oh, shut up! Like, just stop.
Tea with the Dames is playing at one theater.
The fuck did you call me? The fuck did you say?
Boy, that's the one near one of us.
Wait, what game? What movie?
Tea with the Dames.
Tea with the. Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing that. That looks good. I don't know what the fuck that is. But you know, what I heard was really bad is that Life Itself movie. I heard
Yeah,
that's like what's
yeah,
what,
that's
book
The
of,
Roger Ebert documentary. It's really bad.
fuck you, shut up. You know.
All right,
what,
we'll
man.
talk about this on another podcast. I think anything else
fuck
we need
that.
to talk about? with
I
Predator?
guess we have to give like a score or some shit, right?
A 3.
No, I mean I
Out of
don't.
10? Damn.
I've been
Out of
planning on not scoring things lately. I think it's I don't know. I don't really need to score it, but
That's fair. I appreciate that.
No, you
It
don't.
was-
Shut up, asshole.
if you absolutely want to watch a movie and you have time to waste, go for it.
If you have time to waste.
Okay.
Well, if you have time
If
to
you
waste,
want to
go
waste
see-
your life, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, hey, if you want to waste your time, go watch, I don't know, Black Klansman. What else?
Really
Well-
wasting your time.
Well, that's wasting time. Is watching. Every movie's wasting time.
I
like-
guess.
You're not doing anything productive,
Fahrenheit
are you?
11/9 is gonna be educational.
You're watching a fucking movie. Like, this isn't productive. What are we doing? Talk about a
Hanging
movie?
out with the bros.
Yeah, at least I
Hey,
get paid to
you're
do
not my
stuff.
Fucking,
Yeah, at least you
you're
get paid to do this.
not- Yeah. I got a couple nickels for you. Have fun. Fucking don't
I
spend it
just
all
bet
at once.
movie after the episode.
Like what is anybody gonna get out of like the Meg? Like, oh, Jason Statham has abs. That's about it.
You learn what the fuck to happen when Megalodon comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll learn what the fuck
It's like
will
a
happen
survival kit.
when a fictional
Yeah.
thing will be
Fucking
here.
dummy.
It's like a how-to
And
video.
I know it's not fictional, but they don't fucking exist anymore. I know they exist at one point.
Someone already had
That's
the
good.
comment typed out.
Why you guys? I thought
Hey,
this was put
the
into
Meg is fictional, but predators exist.
All right,
There
that's
you
it.
go. The Hunt has evolved.
Not
Yo.
really.
Predator v Meg.
Ooh.
I want to see that. Predators just shooting in the water.
I just
Trying to
imagine.
find her.
I imagine it like 5 or 6 predators just on top of the megalodon, just trying to
Just
slice
stabbing
at it.
at it with their spears and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Alright, Gord.
That's
Gord,
great.
I want to know what you think about the movie and general thoughts.
What, The Hunter?
The Predator.
Oh, yeah, that's a movie. You know the original title was supposed to be Hunter, right?
No.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I don't fucking believe that.
Well, it makes sense. Like in the movie, they make fun of the name of the predator because it doesn't make sense because they're pretty much big game hunters or just hunters, not predators. Because predators eat for a reason or kill for a reason to eat, where they just get trophies. So it makes sense. But the original title was supposed to be Hunter. And you remember when Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be the predator?
Nope.
You don't remember that? In the original movie, Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be the predator. And
This
he
is
looked
the only Predator movie I've ever seen.
You never saw Alien vs. Predator Requiem? Oh my god, see, you fucked up.
Fake fan.
That's a great one. Now that's a great one. You need to see that. If you can see it, because the movie's really dark, you can't really see a lot of the stuff. But if you could see it, I recommend it. So, I'm done.
Would you recommend The Predator?
I would recommend The Predator if you want to waste some time.
If you want to feel like you're having a lobotomy.
Yeah. If you want to spend $45 to see a movie this weekend, then go ahead and see The Predator. It'll give you a nice warm sensation in your butt, and it'll make you nice and warm. So there you go. That's the movie's warm. It makes you feel
goodbye.
makes you feel kind of willies. Stay for the credits because at the end it does say Predator will return in Infinity War Part 2. So I hope you enjoy that.
No, an Infinity War.
The cunt has evolved.
The Infinity War. The cunt has evolved. That's the tagline. It says right there, actually.
Goodbye.
There's a lot of pussy jokes in there.
End it!
What do you mean? Andy, you fucking Andy, you motherfucker.